think my brother Jay is finishing up. I'm setting up. This is Tahira with Ronapalooza. Excited to be a part of the festival, the Ronapalooza festival. Hey, so I got my crown on. It's a little crooked here. It's kind of reflecting how I feel today. Slightly off-centered, but doing my very best. Doing my very best. Hey, Papa Suso. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time. I see you, Baba. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. My name is Tahira. I am a storyteller, a musician, and I sing a little bit here and there as well. Tonight I'm going to do a little of all that for you in the African tradition, as African people. Artists must speak to the time. Artists have a responsibility to use our voice to amplify important things, to express joy and all that good stuff. Hey, Kima, glad to see you. Glad to see you. And so I make my living telling stories. That's how I make my living. And now these days that's challenging because all the venues are closed. All the venues are closed. But I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be present. I am grateful to be here. And a lot of what I do is an interactive thing, and you all are virtual, so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. But we're going to make it fun. I'm going to do my best to make it fun for you. So I think I'll start with a story. So I'm going to start with a story. So if you have, this is appropriate for everybody. Storytelling reaches every soul is our intention. So the little ones, the elders, everyone in between, come on in. This first story is actually Black storytelling. It is from Oscar Brown Jr. You might recognize it. And oftentimes in stories that have animals in it, we are talking about people, but we use animals to protect the guilty and the innocent. All right. So this is Signifying Monkey by Oscar Brown Jr. And my mentor just came in the room, so I better do this right. Let's see. Signifying Monkey by Oscar Brown Jr. I'm going to take a little swig. Both of my mentors are in the room. Darnell Miller, my guitar and vocal mentor, and the incomparable Sister Charlotte Blake Austin, one of the reasons why I do this. So, Signifying Monkey. Said the signifying monkey to the lion one day, "Hey, there's a great big elephant down the way going around talking, I'm sorry to say, about your mama in a scandalous way. He talking about your mama and your grandmom too. And he don't show too much respect for you. Now you weren't there, and I sure am glad, because the things he said, they made me mad." The lion said, "Oh yeah, I'll fix him. I'll tear that elephant from limb to limb." Then he shook the forest with a mighty roar. Then he took off like a shot from a 44. He found the elephant where the tall grass grows and said, "I come to punch you in your long nose." The elephant looked at the lion in surprise and said, "Boy, you better pick on somebody your size." But the lion wouldn't listen, and he tried to make a pass. And that's when that elephant stomped him down in the grass. That lion, he jumped back to the ground. Lord have mercy, that's when that elephant really went to town. He whooped that lion for the rest of the day. And I still don't see how that lion got away, because he dragged off more dead than alive. And that's when that monkey started his signifying job. The monkey said, "Ooh wee, what's that beat up mess I see? Is that you, lion? Oh, do tell, the elephant whooped you jungle. Ain't that some stuff? You big, overgrown kitty cat. No, don't you roar, or I hop down there and whoop you some more. Well, the monkey got to laughing and jumping up and down. And then, well, his foot missed the limb, and he plunged to the ground. The lion was on him with all 4 feet. Gonna ground that monkey to hamburger meat. The monkey looked up with tears in his eyes. He said, please, brother lion. It's his brother now, y'all. Please, brother lion, I do apologize. I meant no harm. Please let me go. And I'll tell you something you really ought to know. Well, that lion stepped back just to see what that monkey had to say. And that's when that monkey scampered up the tree and got away. What I meant to say, the monkey said then, if you mess with me, I'll sick that elephant on you again. The lion shook his head and said, monkey, you jive. If you and your children plan to stay alive, up in them trees is where you ought to stay. And that's where they are to this very day. I said, signifying monkey, stay up in your tree. You are always lying and signifying, but you better not monkey with me. No, you better not monkey with me. Never, you better not monkey with me. No, you better not monkey with me. That's signifying monkey, y'all. That's signifying monkey. Signifying monkey. That's why the monkey lives up in the tree. And that's why you should never play the dozens. Y'all know what the dozens are? Anybody out there know what the dozens are? Never talk about nobody mama. Never talk about nobody mama. Signifying Monkey by Oscar Brown Jr. Now, one of the reasons why I am a storyteller is because I was raised by revolutionaries. My daddy said, whatever you do, whether it's be a painter, a teacher, a carpenter, a music, you must do it for the uplift of your community. That's what my daddy said all the time. So I want to do a piece about my daddy right now, and this is going to be really interesting because this requires a call and response, and I can't hear y'all. So I need y'all to comment in the thread, to tell me if you're going to be doing it back. All right, so I need you to repeat after me when I do this. It's going to be, my daddy loved in shades of black, you say. My daddy loved in shades of black, you say. Y'all feeling it? Can you feel it? Hey! My daddy loved in shades of black. Let me hear you, Kenneth. Hey. My daddy loved in shades of black. I think I heard y'all out there. My daddy loved in shades of black. Midnight black cannot be pierced by any foreign light source. His impenetrable love for his people. Blue-black, deceiving to the eye hue, caught at certain angles. His beguiling love for cognac. Onyx black, precious, priceless gem, rarely possessed. His jeweled love for sunsets and rainbows. Licorice black, syrupy, saccharine taste, satisfying to the senses. His sweet love for art and jazz music. Coffee black, deep, dark, delicious flavor, not for the timid taste buds. his savory love for summer strolls in the sun, ebony black, bold, bountiful beauty that takes your breath away, his bodacious love for sunsets and rainbows, charcoal black, simmering, smoldering fire that cannot be extinguished, his unwavering love for his children. Yes, my daddy loved in shades of black, midnight, blue, black, onyx, licorice, coffee, ebony, charcoal, black, love, y'all. My daddy loved in shades of black. Here we go. My daddy loved in shades of black. Let me hear y'all. My daddy loved in shades of black. You say. My daddy loved in shades of black. My daddy loved in shades of black. Blackbird fly. Fly, daddy. So my daddy's name was Arthur Burwell Jr., otherwise known as Kofi Abojisi. I see my sister Kay just came into the room. Hey, Sharon. Arthur Burwell Jr. was my daddy, otherwise known as Kofi Abojisi. He is one of the reasons why I love telling stories. I love lifting up my voice in song and story in celebration of those who came before me. I grew up in South Philadelphia. I grew up in a family of 4 generations of family in the same house. And it was always my desire to be a musician, but I soon discovered in really middle school, my grandmama told me, child, you better figure out how to get a job. And so I moved away from being a musician and I started focusing my energy on more of the written word. And then soon I found my way back to music. And this is after actually becoming a full-time storyteller. And so I want to shout out my teacher, Darnell Miller. One of the first songs I wrote, not first songs I wrote, but let me just say first songs I wrote on the guitar. He was responsible for this because he's my vocal teacher and my guitar teacher. All right, so this is a piece I wrote, one of the first pieces I wrote. Let's see if I can get comfortable here. Barbecue in June was the smell of love in my home. I believe in you, there ain't nothing you can do was the soundtrack of my life. At 12:21, where she taught me what love smells like. 12:21, where she taught me what love sounds like. 12:21, where she taught me what love tastes like. 12:21. Where she taught me what love looks like. 12:21. 12:21. Pancakes pie high on a Sunday in July was a taste of love in my home. Dressed to the T, she was the epitome of style and grace. Every day at 12:21, where she taught me what love smells like. 12:21, where she taught me what love sounds like. 12:21, where she taught me what love tastes like. 12:21, where she taught me what love looks like. 12:21, 12:21. mommy's now gone, but her love still lives on in every cell of my body. At 12:21, she taught me what love smells like. 12:21, where she taught me what love sounds like. 12:21, where she taught me what love tastes like. 12:21, where she taught me what love looks like. 12:21, 12:21, yeah. 12:21, my home. 12:21, South Philly. 12:21, South 20th Street. 12:21, South 20th Street. That's the address, y'all. 12:21, South 20th Street. Hey, 12:21. Hey, Kamisha. South 20th Street, where love lived and still lives, actually. Because my brother Gerald is there, Gerald Burwell. My nephew Rashid Burwell is there, still holding it down. My grandparents bought the house, 1221 South 20th Street, giving out the whole address. Just realized that. Bought that house in 1949. Bought the house in 1949. Emmeline Augusta Walker Stevenson and James McMeadow Stevenson bought that house in 1949. We're still holding down, trying to stop gentrification. Family's still up in there, 1221. And my grandparents were married. Check this out. Y'all not going to believe me, but I got folks that will verify it. My grandparents were married for 72 years. Isn't that amazing? 72 years. Woo! So I did a piece that 1221 is about my mama. My mama lived to 75. Shades of Black, the other piece I did was for my daddy. He lived to 61. So my grandparents, were married longer than my daddy was living, and was married almost as long as my mom was on the planet. So I come from some good stock, some good love. So I want to do another piece I wrote about love. It's about old school love. I'm talking like, Poogie Hudson kind of love. My mother used to play Poogie Hudson, which I know about that, old school love. She also played like the Hal Marvin and the Blue Notes when Teddy Pendergrass was in the background before he stepped out on his own. Old school love. She played, of course, the Temptations, Motown, and stuff like that. But I grew up on some old school love. Let me see if I can get this out. Lately it's been hard. Things ain't been the same. Ain't been no sun. All we had is rain. Shelter me from the storm. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me in the cold. Come and keep me warm. You're still my love. Always my love. Old school kind of love. So reggae kind of love, dancing cheek to cheek, whispering in my ear, all those things I wanna hear. Roberta and Donnie, the closer I get to you, a song that reminds us what we need to do. You're still my love, always my love. Old school kind of love, so reggae kind of love. Let's go back when a boy liked a girl. All they wanted in this world was soul. in the basement, playing 45. Al Green, giving us life. Let's stay together. You ought to be with me. Songs that remind us who we used to be. 'Cause you're still my love, always my love. Old school kind of love, soul record kind of love. You're still my love, yeah, always my love. Old school kind of love, soul record kind of love. And you're still my love, always my love. Old school kind of love, soul record kind of love. Woo! Old school love, y'all. Old school love. What y'all know about old school love? Old school love. Playing 45. Al Green giving us life. What y'all know about Al Green? What you know about it? What you know about it? Now let me see. I cannot see the clock. I think we got about 8 minutes there. I think I do. So let me see if somebody can. Let's see. I think I want to spend the rest of my time, do one more story and one more song. I can't see the clock save my life, so forgive me if I go over, but I promise I won't. I'm trying not to. Yeah, I think I got 8 minutes. Femi was so excited this day. She was excited because everything felt perfect. And even though it was cloudy and rainy, she woke up and she could feel it. Today was going to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So she rushed out of the house. She ran down to her favorite place. And when she got there, everything was perfect. She was at the beach and she looked out on the sand and everything was perfect. For as far as her eye could see, she saw starfish. Everything was perfect. She went to the first starfish by her foot. She picked it up. She turned it over. She took her little pinky and she tickled the bottom. This starfish was hard and dry. So she placed that starfish in the satchel she had tied around her waist. She went to the next starfish. She picked it up. She turned it over. And with her pinky, she did what? She tickled the bottom. Now this one was sticky and soft. So she went over to the sea and she placed the starfish inside the sea. And then she waited and waited. And the starfish started to swim. Woo! She was so excited. So she did this again and 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 one more again. But unbeknownst to her, there was a stranger watching, and the stranger could take it no more. The stranger said, "What are you doing? You You are wasting your time. You can't save all of them. It doesn't matter. You are not making a difference. Femi looked at the stranger. Then she looked down at her foot. She saw a starfish. So she picked it up. You know she did, right? She turned it over. And she took her little pinky and did what? Tickled the bottom. This one was soft. She went over to the star with that starfish, placed that starfish in the water, and waited and waited. And that starfish began to swim. She turned to the stranger and said, "It matters to that one. It matters to that one. I made a difference to that one." And I hope this Ronapalooza makes a difference in somebody's life today. I hope that what Jay and I shared early and what I'm sharing now, what Darnell's going to share later, and Maya Brillardo and Naja Nicole and Jahiti and the Marketech. I hope what we did today, I hope it made a difference. I hope it mattered. I hope it brought some sunshine into your day. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I'm not the mistakes that I made, or any other thing that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 So I believe that's my time. That I am light, that's by India Ari, that's not mine. But I am light, you are light, we are light. Let's shine our light. Let's keep this light going. I'm going to pass the light over to Darnell. He's going to be signing in soon. So we hope that you stay tuned for that. I'm going to wrap this up with this last verse. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. All light. And that's my signal. You are light, I'm a light. Peace and blessings, love and light. Give and take care.